Hey y'all, what's up? It's Julie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, like I said, my name is Julie, and I really appreciate you deciding to click on one of my videos. And if you are a returning viewer, then I really appreciate you deciding to click on another one of my videos. On this channel, I mostly post Flosstube videos, which for me are videos where I talk about cross stitch. There are other things that Flosstubers talk about, like knitting, crochet, diamond painting, quilting, all sorts of things, but on my channel I mostly just talk about cross stitch. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then you should definitely keep watching. I also sometimes post other types of videos that are not cross stitch related, and they won't have Flosstube in the title, so you can feel free to skip over those ones if you are not interested in other types of things. But I haven't really posted any other types of videos other than Flosstube videos in a really long time, so yeah. My upload schedule for Flosstubes had been every 2 weeks, and that was working really well for me. I really enjoy making videos. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2017, which I was 16 at the time, and my birthday is actually on Wednesday, and I'm going to be turning 20, so I've been making videos for a while. So yeah, but I have not posted a video in about a month. I think today makes a month and a week. I took a little bit of a break from posting a Flosstube video for a couple of reasons. I am in my second year of college, and I'm studying to be a teacher. And I just had another class start. It's a shorter class, so it's only 8 weeks long. So it's like normal classes are 16 weeks, so it's 16 weeks worth of work in 8 weeks. So it's been a lot. And then on top of that, I also work 2 jobs. I work at a middle school in the front office, as well as at a gym in like the childcare area where parents drop off their kids when they work out. So I'm pretty busy. So I don't know. I guess that's part of the reason why I took a break from Flosstube. And the other part is because I kind of started to get, cross-stitch started, let me regather my thoughts. Cross-stitch kind of started to become a little bit stressful for me. Not stressful, but I would get, okay, so for example, if I was working on a project for a couple of days, like one project, that's all I was working on, then I would realize that I needed to switch projects because I wanted more to talk about in my videos. Like, I didn't want to just come on here and show one project. So I would force myself to switch projects, even if I was really enjoying the project that I was working on. So I just decided to take a little break and let myself work on whatever I wanted to work on when I wanted to. So, which I know there's people that would still watch my videos if they were 5 minutes long and I only showed one project, but for me, I don't know, I just felt like I needed to show more than that, so it kind of started to get a little bit stressful, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so I have 4 whips to talk about today, work in progresses, and 1 finish, and yeah, that's about it. So this video is probably not even going to be that long, even though you would think it would be, since I've been gone for a month, but yeah, I only have 4 projects to talk about and a finish. So let's just get into it. I guess I'll show you the finish first. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I have been working on the Country Cottage Needleworks Sampler of the Month patterns, and so I finished February's. I finished this in March, because my goal is to finish the month, so I wanted to finish January's in February, and then February's in March, and then in April I want to finish March's. So I want to finish the previous month in the month that we're in. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to explain it. But here, just kidding. I thought it was upside down for a second. Here is February's. I think it's super cute. I probably say this in every video, but pink is my favorite color, so I really enjoyed working on this one because it has a lot of pink in it. Oh, also, this is the first Flosstube, I think, that I'm filming without my nails done. I normally have, like, tips on them so they're longer and painted, but I waited too long to get them redone this past time, and then they started to fall off, so I just decided to take them off, but I don't like it, so by next video, my nails should be done again. So sorry you have to look at these, but anyways. So it just, like, has, like, a leaves, and then cakes, hearts, February, the house, and then it repeats on the bottom, so. And I just realized that this is actually not finished. There should be, like, one of these darker browns in the cake. There should be, like, a layer of that on top of the house to be, like, the roof. That I didn't do. But I could just leave it like that. I don't know. Also, there's supposed to be backstitch in the windows and on these, like, envelopes that I didn't do. So, actually, I lied. This is not finished. But it's pretty close. So, I thought it was done. So anyways, there's that. And then I started on Marches, which it's the tiniest start, but it's a start. So let me take out the pattern. I should probably just put the pattern on the screen because it's so little in this picture, but you can kind of see it, right? And my camera's not even gonna focus either. But this is all I've done on it. Oh, that's a string. You can't even really see what I've done. Well, yeah, you can. It's the start of the house. So pretty much all the samplers have the same, like, layout. So I've started the house in the center of this one. And March's pattern is centered around, like, St. Patrick's Day. So the house is green, and there's, like, a rainbow above it, and little leprechauns. So hopefully you can kind of see that, but I have the tiniest start on that. But my goal is to finish it by the end of April. I can finish it by the end of April. I finished this one in about 4 days, so I can definitely finish the March one in April as long as I actually pull it out and work on it, so. But yeah, I'm excited to, like, finally, like, I'm excited for the end of the year when I have them all done so that, like, next year I can have them, well, I was going to say I can have them displayed. I will not be living here this time next year. I'm actually in my basement right now. Normally I film my videos in my room upstairs, but I don't know, I just decided to film it down here today. But last Sunday I actually signed the lease for my new place that I will be living at, because right now, I didn't mention this, I go to a community college right now, which is, like, by my house, so I just live at home for the first 2 years, and I will be transferring to a 4-year school in the fall. So I signed a lease for a new place that is in the town that my college is in. So the college I'll be transferring to, and, like, I have a roommate and all that kind of stuff. So I will not be living here this time next year, which also is kind of scary because well, it's not scary, but I don't know what my filming situation is going to look like when I move. I know the girl I'll be rooming with actually does make YouTube videos as well, which is really cool. Not cross-stitch related or anything like that, but she does have a YouTube channel, so it's a little bit more comfortable. Like, I haven't told her that I film videos yet. She might know, but anyways, so at least she, like, knows what it's like to film a YouTube video and, like, talk to a camera, because I know some people, like, find that really kind of weird. So I don't know what my filming situation is going to be once I move, but the lease starts in July, but I probably won't move in until around August, or, like, I won't fully move in until August. So yeah, it's about 45 minutes away from where I currently live, like, where I grew up, so it's a little bit it's a new place, but it's not too far away from home, you know? But anyways, I said all that because I was going to say I'm excited to display these in my house next year, but I will be living somewhere else, so, I mean, I can still display them, but anyways. Okay, so next whip. Oh, here's all of the, goodness, they're kind of messy, but here's all of the flosses for the Country Cottage Needlework samplers that I was just showing. I just bought like all of them together at one time. Like that's all the flosses for the entire year, so it should be enough to cover January through December samplers, because that's what it was kitted up for. So hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. Okay, so the next whip, work in progress, is a stitch along, which I never realized this before until I was watching Michelle Bindi. She's another Flosstuber. I'm sure you know who she is. But in one of her videos recently, she mentioned that stitch along, like along is one word, so technically this acronym SAL shouldn't be like that. Does that make sense? Like, it should just be SA, really. Stitch along, but stitch a long. Anyways. This project is the Linen and Threads Mystery Stitch Along, which it's a free pattern, so you just go on their website and the patterns are all there. They release one part of it at the beginning of every month, so yeah, it's free. You can join the Facebook group to see what other people are doing with theirs, because you can pick the colors that you use. So, well, you can choose colors you use for any project, but you know what I mean. So, oh, here it was last time I showed, well, hold on. I'm all over the place. Here is what has been released so far. This is January through April. And then there is what I had last time. Okay. Can you hear my dogs? Okay. And then here it is now. So since last time, April's pattern was released, and I stitched it in about 2 days. So there it is. And then, yeah, so here it is. I have yet to finish March's pattern, which is these like long sections, and there's supposed to be one on this side as well. And then I haven't finished January's either because it's the entire outline, like you saw in the picture I showed, but I've done February and April's patterns, these boxes. But yeah, I really like how this is coming along. I think it's really pretty, and it's kind of weird because these colors aren't really like my colors. Like, I normally stick to pinks, purples, blues, and that kind of thing. So the orange and the yellow and just like, I don't know, this color palette is not my normal, not my faves. Hold on, my throat is like scratchy. Sorry, my throat had a scratch in it, but anyways. So yeah, like I was saying, this isn't really my typical color palette that I enjoy, but I actually really like this. I think it's coming together really well, and the pattern from Linen and Threads is actually called Talavera. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And it's like a Mexican or Spanish, I don't know how to, I'm not exactly sure what I'm really talking about. They're like tiles, or I think it can be on like pottery. Here's like some inspiration pictures that I found on Google when I searched Talavera. I should definitely do more research into that so I know what I'm talking about next time, but yeah, so that's where I kind of got my colors from, and yeah, I think it looks really good. I just need to keep on working away at the March section, and yeah, I don't know, I really like working on this. And I think it's fun to like wait to see what the next part is gonna look like. Okay, so the next pattern is one that I haven't showed in a while. It is called Butterflies from Stitchrovia. That's what the finished project looks like. And I bought this on Etsy. This is one of the first cross stitch pieces that I ever started working on. and I hadn't worked on it in a really long time, and I didn't really work on it that much this time, but I did more of this butterfly. I think I did like this whole back half of this blue butterfly, and then I also came up here and did a little bit of this, the start of another butterfly that goes right here. So yeah, I really didn't do that much on this, but it was kind of weird because the day I decided to pull this out, it was like a really nice day outside, so I was working on it outside, which is what I was doing with this project at the beginning of like COVID stuff. I was working on this project outside, and it was just like giving me flashbacks to that time, and it was kind of weird and not really in a good way, but I love this piece. I love butterflies. So anyways, here it is. Didn't really do all that much, but I really do want to keep working on this and get it finished because I think it would be really cute as like a decoration piece for my new place, but I don't know. There's kind of still a lot to go. I think there's like 12 butterflies left, and there's only like 13 on there right now, so I don't know. There's still like almost half of the pattern left. Okay, so this next project is the one that I worked on the most since my last video, and I have put a lot of work into this. So this is a Heaven and Earth design, which, if you don't know, is a company that license artwork, made like artwork from other people. They license it and then they turn it into cross stitch, like full coverage pieces. So that's what Heaven and Earth is, and this one is a chart by Dominic Davison called The Mountain Cabin, but this is the mini version. So if you look it up on their website, it would be Mini the Mountain Cabin. And this one is 75,000 stitches, I think. Which actually, if you've been watching my channel, I finished Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. That one is 77,000 stitches. So it's crazy to me that this one is actually less because it looks like a lot more in my opinion, but I guess it will be a little bit smaller as well, but actually a lot smaller. Okay, so anyways, here's what the pattern looks like when it's finished. And then if I can find a picture, here's what it looked like last time y'all saw it. And I have Noah Stitches to blame for, or thank for the amount of progress that I put into this, because it's been taking up a lot of my stitchy time. Like, I've only really been working on this, but it's a good thing as well because, I don't know, I really like working on it and I can't wait for it to be done. So, but he was talking about, like, he has made a lot of progress on his Heaven and Earth design, and I think his is also by Dominic Davison. So I don't know, I was just watching his video and saw all his progress on his, and I was like, I want to work on mine as well. So anyways, here it is now. So as you can see, I have been working over here. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I've been working over here. And like last time you saw it was just like a little bit of a blue corner. So I've done all of this. And then I also did a little bit over here. I think I put in like these stitches and maybe a little bit more of the pink over stuff over here. But for the most part, I've been working on this side in this tree area, and then this will start the mountain. And I think we're getting into the house down here, or the cabin. So, but here it is. I think it looks really good, and I love watching this come together as I'm stitching it. I just think it's so fun. And yeah, I really like working with the colors in this. I think they're so pretty, and I use Pattern Keeper when I stitch full coverage pieces because it makes it so much easier. If you don't know, Pattern Keeper is an app that you like track your stitches on, and yeah, I don't think I could do full coverage pieces without Pattern Keeper. There's no way I would enjoy having to cross off the stitches like on paper. So, and it also just makes it go a lot faster. So yeah, that's my progress on my HAED. I just want to keep looking at it. I just think it's so pretty. Like, look at this tree over here. I just love it. So I'm excited to keep working on this and continue to see it come together. Another thing that's been taking up a lot of my time recently is coloring. I have just been really enjoying coloring for some reason recently. So this book is off of Amazon, and it's called A World of Flowers by Joanna Basford. And it's basically just full of flowers, which I really love. So here's the cover page. I know some of you do not care about this at all, but that's okay. And then here's the first page. Like, what? Look how pretty this is. If you can't tell, I was trying to like go in like a rainbow, so it goes from like pink to red to orange to yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. So, I mean, just, that is so pretty. Wow. And then I also did this page and started this one over here, but this one's just full of blue flowers. And then I really like these circles over here. The green, I think I'm gonna do all of them like different shades of green, because I don't know, I just think that looks really pretty. So yeah, that's what I've colored so far. I really like this butterfly. Like I said, I really like butterflies. I actually have a tattoo of a butterfly. I don't know if I've showed this before, but there's my butterfly tattoo. A lot of people like are surprised when they find out I have a tattoo. Well, I actually have 2 tattoos, but the other one's on my rib, so I don't know. I kind of my rib. The other one's on my ribs, so I kind of like forget that it's there. But I don't know. For some reason, a lot of people are always surprised when they find out I have tattoos. But anyways, I just can't stop looking at this page. I just think it's really pretty. Okay. Anyways, and then the markers that I use are these ones. Can you hear my dogs? These are the markers that I use they're also from Amazon. They're I don't know how to say this. Oh Hoo Hoo. Oh Hoo Hoo is the brand of the markers. And there's like a lot of markers in here, so it like folds open like this, and then there's markers like all right there, and then on the other side of there as well. So I think it has like 100 markers. Yeah, it has 100, and they have, I don't know why I'm sharing this. I know a lot of you do not actually care, but the markers have like 2 sides, so like a brush tip side and then a really thin side. And they're just really good, and there's a lot of colors, so they're only like $30 as well, so who knows how long they'll last, but I really like them so far. If you want to color, there's my marker and coloring book suggestion. Anyways, so that is all I have to talk about in today's video. If you enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up, and like I said, hit the subscribe button to continue to see my videos. Hopefully I will be back sooner than I was last time. I'm going to try to post again in 2 weeks and get back to my every 2-week schedule, but who knows what will happen. But that's what I'm going to try to do, and like I said, thank you for watching. Did I say that yet? Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.